When the devil is too busy and death's a bit too much, they call on me by name, you see, for my special touch. To the gentlemen, I'm misfortune. To the ladies, I'm surprise. But call me by any name, anyway, it's all the same.
What can be said about evil characters? Well, I'd say they're a much needed part of the story. Someone to keep the protagonist from reaching their goals, messing with their plans, and keeping things interesting. But it takes a special type of evil to really stand out above the rest, and that's what I'll be looking at today. Also, alongside this countdown with me is our newest member of Game Bros, Ray.
Okay, so Crow, here are the rules. Only one villain per game series, and only characters from games that you or I have played. It also has to originate from a video game, so not another form of media. So we can't use, for instance, the Batman games, and we can't use Joker. We're also looking at these villains on a few different criteria. For instance, how evil is their motive, how close are they accomplishing these goals, and if they did accomplish it, would be another one. So the more they get on those points, the higher they are on the list. And just as a warning, there might be spoilers ahead.
How bad can I possibly be?
This is Crow of Murder 15's Top 10 Evil Video Game Characters.
You gonna wash your hands? No, 'cause I'm evil.
Wait, Crow, what the heck, Crow? You can't have plants as just an antagonist or a villain. It doesn't make sense.
Oh no, not just any plant, Flowey.
Well, if that's the case, he definitely belongs on this list. Flowey is a very manipulative character. His philosophy in life is kill or be killed, and this is clearly demonstrated in the first battle of the game. He's lowest on the list because while he does take direct action manipulating different characters in the game, there's not a lot of Flower can really do to attack you. I mean, what's he gonna do? Turn into a giant monstrosity?
No, so much no.
You gonna wash your hands? No, 'cause I'm evil.
Now, when the topic of Far Cry 3 comes up, most people instantly think of Voss as the main bad guy. And don't get us wrong, this lunatic definitely deserves to be on here. But considering our one evil character per franchise rule, we're going with the man that hired him, Hoyt Voss. Now, we understand Voss did play a bigger role in Far Cry 3, but considering that Voss hired Voss to do his bidding, meaning drug dealing and human trafficking, I consider that a little more evil. Think of him like Scarface, but doing way too much cocaine and a bit more demented.
Say hello to my little friend.
You gonna wash your hands? No, 'cause I'm evil.
If there's one Reploid that can't stay dead in the Mega Man X series, it's Sigma. Originally the leader of the Maverick Hunters, Sigma slowly started to become Maverick after being infected with the Maverick virus during his first fight with Zero. The virus manipulated Sigma's mind and developed a new virus, the Sigma virus, which gave him the ability to control the Reploids. With this newfound power, Sigma realized that humankind was holding back the true potential of Reploids, thus becoming the new leader of the Mavericks. Since he teamed up with Ultron in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite as one of the main antagonists, it's hard to tell what this crazy Maverick will do next.
We are Ultron Omega.
Okay, I guess that's new.
You gonna wash your hands? No, 'cause I'm evil.
While we're on the topic of Capcom games, let's not forget everyone's favorite Neo wannabe, Albert Wesker. Being genetically created by the Umbrella Corporation, he saw himself as a superior being among his fellow men. He took over Umbrella, backstabbed his supposed partners while he was posing as an agent for STARS, and is responsible for multiple virus outbreaks throughout the world. His philosophy is that only certain humans are worthy to live on this world, the superior race that will advance evolution. And if they're not worthy, then they are going to be turned into undead husks of their former selves. I don't know, maybe Wesker's just stressed. Maybe a nice hot bath will... Or not.
You gonna wash your hands? No, 'cause I'm evil.
Okay, now you gotta be yanking me.
What?
You put Jack of Blades on this list. You know that I'm big on the Fable series.
Well, he is one of the coolest villains ever, so...
I mean, you're not wrong about that. I mean, think about it. If you thought that Albert Wesker had a god complex, then prepare to meet the main villain of Fable, Jack of Blades. Existing way before the events of the first Fable game, Jack was renowned as a godlike being alongside the Knight and Queen of Blades. His main goal is to find the Sword of Aeons and rule over all of Albion. Throughout your adventure, he's always in the background manipulating your choices and outcomes. No matter what you do, you have to question your own morality. Do you save your sister, or do you take the ultimate power of Albion? His design is sleek, menacing, and he can turn into a freaking dragon. Wonder if he's related to Maleficent.
You gonna wash your hands? No, 'cause I'm evil.
I feel like this is the only evil character on this list that has caused as much controversy in the video game world as much as the real world. Vladimir Makarov. Now, we could have simply put him on this list for being the leader of a terrorist group and the main antagonist throughout the Modern Warfare series. But oh no! There's one reason in particular he's a bit higher on this list. The mission No Russian. A mission where his terrorist group, including yourself as an undercover CIA American agent, slaughters hundreds, if not thousands, of innocent Russian civilians. Why does he do this? To kill you at the end of the mission and make it look like a setup to where the US was responsible for the attack so he could start World War III. I guess in Soviet Russia, game plays you?
Seth, that was terrible. That was just... No, that was bad, and you should feel bad.
Shut up.
Make me.
You gonna wash your hands? No, 'cause I'm evil.
Really? Again? You're pulling at my heartstrings here, Seth.
What?
You know I love the Borderlands series.
Dude, who doesn't?
Actually there is quite a bit of a fan.
Okay, screw them.
Anyway, so they say you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. No words can be truer than about Handsome Jack. Originally, Jack was an average guy working for Hyperion and trying to save the world. However, through some choice actions...
I surrender!
I was gonna let you live, dumb bastard! What is wrong with you?
Some betrayals... well, his mind slowly starts to corrupt and turn. After being shown a vision showing him how to save everyone, he takes over Hyperion and seeks out the Vault. Now, yes, it's true that, to an extent, Handsome Jack's motives are somewhat noble, but when you kill tons and tons and tons of innocents in the process and enslave your own daughter, then you've kind of crossed that line from hero to villain and, quite frankly, far beyond.
You are a bandit, and I am the goddamn hero!
You gonna wash your hands? No, 'cause I'm evil.
Now we're getting to the real assholes.
Oh, you mean you?
Well, besides me. Many can argue that Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII is one of the greatest villains of all time, to which somewhat I agree, but there's one we feel that's a little better.
Kefka Palazzo.
Originally, Kefka was the court mage of Emperor Gestal. However, all Gestal wanted to do was rule an empire, not destroy the world. Kefka had other plans and decided to cause his own chaos, going against the Emperor's word. Why? Kefka's philosophy is that life is meaningless, that there's no point to it. Honestly, this is the closest character you're going to get to the Joker on this countdown, and we all know how popular that guy is, but Joker's from the comics, so we have to go with Kefka instead.
And I mean, let's face it, not many villains actually get to enact their evil plan, and the game still frickin' continues.
You're despicable.
You gonna wash your hands? No, 'cause I'm evil.
Okay, so the BlazBlue series can get pretty complicated, so I'm gonna keep this as simple as possible, and trust me, from this series, there's no easy way to do that task. Terumi was originally part of the 6 heroes that battled against the Black Beast. However, during the battle, Terumi betrays the other 5 heroes and is bent on causing chaos and destruction. Literally, this one character was responsible for destroying 80% of the world's population. His true belief, similar to Kefka, is that life is despair and nothing else matters. Also, just as the cherry on top, actually make that 2, BlazBlue creator... Seth, go ahead and take over that name for me.
That name is Toshi Michimori.
Why their names have to be so complicated?
I
Oh
don't
wait,
know.
they're the real villains.
Anyway,
He states that he would design Terumi as an absolute evil, so no one would feel any sympathy for him. Also, his design has several references to the Judeo-Christian devil. In a nutshell, Yuki Terumi is BlazBlue's version of Satan, and not the fun happy kind you see in Wreck-It Ralph.
Thanks, Satan.
It's Satine, actually.
Got it.
You gonna wash your hands? No, cause I'm evil.
what can I say? I'm a sucker for the classics.
Objection!
What?
You are not a sucker for the classics, they're the only games you can really beat.
Okay, fair point, even though I haven't beaten all the Legend of Zelda games yet.
We can fix that.
However, Ganon is about as evil as you can get. During the events of Skyward Sword, an ancient evil known as Demise is unleashed. Upon being defeated, he states that he will curse the blood of the goddess and the spirit of the hero to do battle with a reincarnation of him every bloodline. Hence, Ganondorf, a Gerudo that was taught very powerful magic by the sister's twin Rova. And if that wasn't enough, as some cruel twist of fate, he also possesses the Triforce of Power. Through each reincarnation, Ganon has not only set out for domination of Hyrule, but on more than one occasion succeeded. Ocarina of Time, A Link to the Past, Breath of the Wild, these are just a few times this has happened. Now, it's true that his motive is nothing special, but think about it. If you were the hero, every time you defeated this enemy, he would come back over and over and over. So not only would this affect you, but future generations that come after you. He's dark, powerful, menacing, and will always come back to take over the land of Hyrule once more. And that's why Ganon is my #1 evil video game character. I'm Crow of Murder 15.
And I'm Ray.
And now it's time to find the Master Sword so I can seal this evil bastard up again.
Or, rage quit like the last 5 times.
Son of a bitch!